All right, this video is for all the people that tell me just to buy Amazon carbs when I get machines in that need carb cleans. So watch this video, might change your mind. All right, this is one of those machines that the guy worked on it himself. He said it had sat for like 5 or 6 years. He didn't bother messing with the carb, he just threw it on, and now we can't get it to run. So we're gonna dig into this thing and see what he did and what he did wrong. Or I did get it to start off a spray, so we know it has spark and we know it's wanting to run, but there's some sort of fuel delivery issue. So we're gonna dig into this thing and see what happened. How do you guys deal with people that work on their own machines and then call you when it doesn't work? Because sometimes I've seen some funny things. All right, so first things first, I found myself a little goodie. If you're a mechanic, then you know how valuable these little things are. We're gonna save that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we have any kind of fuel flow coming out of this thing. Let's get that clamp off and see. Well, we do. It's nasty though, holy crap. Whew, that stuff stinks. So I'm gonna hit this little button here. If we have fuel that comes out of the carb, we know we're getting fuel flow to the carb, so we do. So this gas is just bad. That's kind of my thought process on this, is the gas. So the guy put a brand new carb on it, said he hadn't used it in 5 or 6 years. So we put a brand new carb on it, but didn't drain the fuel that was in it. So we're going to drain all the fuel out, clean this bowl out, and then see if we can't get it to run with some fresh gas. All right, so we just drained the entire tank, cleaned it out, dropped the bowl on the carb, make sure there was nothing left in there. I'm gonna throw some fresh fuel in there, make sure there's no leaks. So now let's see if she'll run now with fresh gas. All right, now stupid me, I didn't record any of it. So after going through that entire rigmarole, I ended up calling the customer and asking them if they had the original carb that they took off this machine. And they did, thankfully. So I went and picked it up. I gave it a really quick clean because it really wasn't bad. Slapped it back on this machine. And within 2 pulls, So a little surgy, it is cold outside. This thing hasn't ran in years, but that's a lot better than not running at all. Once you put this thing under load, that surge is going to go away. So that is proof in the pudding that a lot of the times those Amazon carbs aren't the best. And I'll admit, I use them all the time, and a lot of them work great. But it's not as simple as some of you people on here that say, just replace with an Amazon carb. Well, that's what this guy did, and it wouldn't run. But luckily enough, he saved the old one. We slapped the old one back on, and it was like lightning. As soon as I plugged it in, hit the button, it fired right up. I had been dogging with this thing for a couple hours, so to have the original back on and have it just fire right up like that was satisfying. But just something to be aware of. Sometimes you're going to get one of those carbs and it's just not going to do what it's supposed to do. There's no quality control with those, so they just get them to the best that they can, ship them out the door. They don't care if they work or not. So that's why I live by the standard. Always try to clean OEM before you go aftermarket, and always try to buy OEM unless you don't want to spend the money, then go aftermarket. But just beware that you could run into issues. But thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Sorry about snowblower content in March.